Alright guys, time for another take of this video because I just done one but I had the mic muted for the whole thing, so I got 10 minutes of talking done and all silent. So yeah, this is just a celebration because we've hit 200 subs and I've left it for a few days. I've been a bit busy, you know, which was a bit annoying, but there you go, it can't be helped, I'm afraid. I've been a bit ill, so that affected my ability to focus on this stuff. And also, I hadn't really been paying much attention to the sub count since about 150, because I've been seeing it vary up and down, which is a good thing. You know, it means people are unsubscribing, which is not in and of itself a good thing, but it means my channel's growing big enough, there's enough people watching, that different types of people are into it, and yeah, all that stuff. I take it as a good sign of growth, really. And the fact that it's still going up in spite of that, wonderful. So yeah, we're well over 200 now. We're at 206, I think, and it was at 202 this morning, or the last time I checked anyway, but every time I've checked, it's gone up by one, you know, like 4 or 5 times today, so we're at 206 now. So yeah, we've rocketed past 200, in my opinion. You know, that's the way I'm putting it. That's what it feels like to me. We're well into 200 now. So that's wonderful, you know. Thank you very much to every single one of you that have subscribed, you know, and thank you to everyone that was subscribed at the 100 count mark. You know, I'm very grateful for every single one of you, every like, every dislike, every comment, you know, all of it. I love everything about this YouTube stuff. I love doing it, you know, I love doing the health stuff, you know, mainly most of you are here for the tinnitus videos. That's wonderful, because nowhere else on the net, or very few places, is anyone talking about real world trying to cure this, you know. Even the places that are trying to be positive, they're talking about coping with it, and stay strong and, you know, grit and bear it. That's not what we're doing here, or that's not what I'm intending to do here. I want to help people bloody cure this, because it's very possible to do. It's hard, and it takes a change in approach. From most, you know, there's a reason why most doctors will say there's no cure, you have to learn to live with it, and they are completely fucking wrong. You know, there's no other way of putting it, they are just wrong about that. They are right in there's no cure. There isn't a pill they can give you or a surgery they can recommend that will take it away without side effects or whatever, you know, but they're still wrong. You know, the key point that I'm focused on here is that we're part of building a community of people that are dedicated towards improving our tinnitus day by day. That's what I'm experiencing, that's what I'm, you know, doing every day. And it seems to be the case when I read through the comments as well. People are dealing with their tinnitus, you know, they're not just trying to cope with it, they are suffering from it, but they're not buckling under it, if you get what I mean. We're looking at getting rid of it, we're looking at improving it, you know, and that is an incredible, incredible thing. Because all of us here know what it's like to go to the doctor and be told, you just got to learn to live with it, go away, you know. And we don't have to do that here. People have a place to go. I mean, there's a few comments I've got recently that they nearly broke my heart. You know, it's from an 11-year-old girl or a 13-year-old girl, you know, children, little young people that are suffering from this horrible affliction, and they're scared and they're confused and they don't know what to do. And that's terrible. And if they go to the doctor, they'll get told you've got it for life. You know, to be told it at that age. I mean, I first got tinnitus at 21. It was bloody bad. Well, 20. And it was terrible then. You know, imagine it as a child. Just, my heart bleeds for you. It really does. If you're watching this, just know it can get better. It absolutely can improve. I'm living proof of it. You know, there are other people in the comments that are improving. So many people are improving from this approach. You know, some have cured themselves. You know, they don't crop up often, but it's very possible. So even in the worst case scenario and you've got full-blown debilitating tinnitus, it can get better. So yeah, that alone, I think I've already said it, that alone makes it worth doing the YouTube stuff for me. Being a part of that is unbelievable to me. Every day, that's amazing. I'm thrilled to be able to offer some form of help to people that are suffering. But yeah, so obviously that's a big part of what I do with the YouTube stuff, but I do other things, you know, and that's what I like. I like my channel having all these different aspects of my personality on it, you know. I like doing the gaming stuff, and the reason why there's so much of that is it's so easy to do. You load up the game, hit the camera on, and you go. The nature of the medium means it doesn't have to be smart or funny or witty. The game speaks for itself, you know. And yeah, I love doing those. They're really enjoyable. Yeah, I love doing them. That's why there's so many. I love doing them and they're easy to do. You know, the music stuff I love doing, obviously. It takes longer to set up, and with me being so lazy and that, you know, you'll be setting it up and trying to get it to sound right all day and getting it all sorted, and then, you know, by the time you actually get around to trying take one, the day's gone. you know, so that's why I haven't gotten too much music stuff done. I do plan on it in future, you know, like since the 100 sub celebration, I've been expanding more with the channel. You know, I'm starting to move into doing guitar lessons, I'm starting to move into doing vocal instruction stuff, and to anyone that is interested in lessons for those, feel free to drop me a message for it, you know, either comment below, or a message on YouTube, or an email, you know, whatever. If you want lessons, I'm doing them for free. You know, I don't feel fit to charge for them yet, because I don't have that much experience teaching. I can do it, don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely certain I can do it, but I feel it would be wrong to charge money for it while I'm still new at it. So I want some practice teaching, so if anyone is interested, feel free to message me, I'll happily do that. Till then, I'll just be doing the lessons, so feel free to suggest stuff for that. And that's the big thing I like with this channel. I can do videos for people based on what they're after, like with tinnitus. If you want an aspect explained, or something that I have explained but doesn't quite click for you, and you want it clarified, say so. You know, absolutely, say so in the comments. I'll happily make the videos for you. With the tinnitus stuff, it's a bit awkward for me, because it's clicked for me. I've made the progress, you know, I don't need to know more stuff, and there's always more to learn. There's always more to research and study. Like, I want to look into the limbic system, because apparently that's supposed to compensate for the hearing damage. You know, it's supposed to compensate for this idea that the neurons get overexcitable. So it isn't just the case that deaf people with extreme hearing damage that don't have tinnitus, it isn't the case at all that they're just that relaxed, you know, that it's not triggering it. There are other systems at play. So I would love to learn more about that. I'd love to do more research, do videos on that. But like I say, for me, the reality of improving my tinnitus is I don't need to know any of that. All I've had to do is take it bloody seriously, the key idea that tinnitus is caused by stress of some kind of chronic stress. If you can undo that, you don't need to know anything. You can improve your tinnitus with that alone. But the problem is, if I just said in one video, 10-second video, tinnitus is caused by stress, off you go, you know. That doesn't help anyone. You know, very few people will be able to actually apply that to their lives and improve. So obviously, I make videos on different bits. But yeah, so if you want a video done on a certain thing, feel free to suggest it. I'll happily do it. So I think I've rambled enough. The key point I wanted to cover in this video was mainly thank you for 200 subscribers, or 206. I'm very appreciative of that. It blows my mind, because it was only 5 months ago that I decided to seriously try to do this YouTube stuff. And yeah, as far as I'm concerned, don't care what anyone else makes of it, it's going really well, really quickly. So thank you again. But the main other point I want to sum up was the immediate future of my channel, which is I'm expanding more. You know, I plan on doing a couple of tinnitus videos, one mainly updating, someone's reminded me, just because I asked them, remind me in future if I seem to be forgetting to update on my own progress. So they've said, yeah, you know, make a video about that. It's probably about time. I thought, yeah, dead right. I'll make a video on that. I'll make a video telling you what I'm doing at the moment, which is very interesting. I'm certain quite a few people will be able to apply that, because it's really good stuff. Someone sent me a book recently about meditation and a certain approach to it, and I'm getting a hell of a lot out of it, so I will share that, and yeah, hopefully people will get something out of it. As for the music stuff, like I say, I plan on getting into it more. Sorry, holding back a burp there. But yeah, I plan on getting into it more with the covers and that. You know, I plan on doing different instruments. You know, keyboard I play, so I plan on doing some for that. Bass guitar I plan on doing some of. Some proper singing covers would be good at some point. You know, actually recorded in and done decently. I'll probably start recording some of my own tunes and bunging that up, because, you know, it's my YouTube channel. Seems like the obvious place for it. And yeah, the gaming stuff, like I say, I've got a big ass gaming rig there, I better use it. So feel free to suggest games, feel free to suggest songs, feel free to suggest ideas for lessons, for singing, guitar, whatever, anything like that. Feel free to ask for lessons over Skype, or if you've got tinnitus and you're really suffering and you feel talking with me in person might be able to help. You know, if for whatever reason you think that highly of my opinion that you want to talk one-on-one, I would be happy to do that, absolutely. And yeah, just I'm going to be expanding the health stuff more as well. So that's about it, just always expanding. I'm also debating learning another language, and I think it would probably be Japanese, because it seems so different from English. You know, the grammar, everything about it is wired very differently. That, and I love their games, you know, so seems like a no-brainer, right? Anyway, so yeah, that's it with the channel. I'm always looking to grow and keep improving and do these different things and keep expanding, because I enjoy everything about this YouTube stuff. I love the fact that because I got a camera and a mic, anything I do in a room I can hit record and someone might relate to it. So again, thank you very much to every single one of you that subscribed, every single one of you that was subscribed that aren't anymore. If for some reason you happen to be watching this, you know, fair enough. You know, thank you for every like, every dislike, and especially every comment. I love talking with you guys more than anything else. And yeah, I really hope with like the Tinnitus stuff, I hope I'm helping you. I really do. And for anyone that's into like the gaming stuff and the music stuff, I hope you keep enjoying it. I really do. So, I think that's about it. Thank you again. I think the next milestone will be 500 subscribers, which I'm tempted to do 300 or 400, but these become cheap if you're just knocking them out whenever. So I think 500's the one. It's half of the way towards 1,000. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. I know I say it a lot, but I mean it. I'm being very genuine with it. I mean it. You know, thank you very much. So, before I completely lose the plot, rambling off as usual, I think I'll cut it here. Yeah, take care till next time. I hope you all stay well. And I'll see you in the comments and the next video. So, catch you then. Bye.